I wasn't actually planning to make a video, but I got quite a bit done. And to be honest, I shouldn't be making a video. I don't really have much time, but I got quite a bit done, so I wanted to show you guys because I care for you guys. So this video should be quick. So I edited this screen just a little bit, put in some extra tiles. Let's go put in one more movement. And like I said, if you're watching the previous videos, this always saves. So you should see over time that I keep on adding more and more crests to my dice, depending on how populated I want the dice to be. Now, the next part I'm about to show you isn't perfect yet, but it's getting there. And at the end of this video, I'll tell you how far away I am from being done, from having at least a playable game. Alright, so let's escape that. And here we go. Here's a little difference, as you can see, is you have the game or the board in the background, the crests, but you also have this screen, and this is your dice selector screen. Once you pass the dice construction screen, your deck is already created, which is your dice deck right here, or dice pool as they call them. You select the dice you want for the 3 dice. Right now it's all stars. Sooner or later it's just going to be question marks. It's not going to be stars, or actually it won't be any appearance. So these numbers are just coordinates for me to help me out. Anyway, so dice 1, or die 1, die 2, die 3. The 3 die you'll be rolling. Alright, so you just select which 3 dice you want to use. A couple things I need to fix up on this thing, but this is what the wireframe version will look like. Definitely there'll be images and some way to indicate if you have a die in there or not. And what's going to be in these boxes, along with the dice construction boxes, is the level. There's going to be a star with a number in the center. That's going to say a level of each die. And I'm still debating with myself with this one, but I think I'm actually going to take the idea that's used in the Japanese version, and specific dice can only summon specific monsters. So one die will have to be devoted to the dragon type. Well, I'm not too sure. It's still debatable, because that might be a little bit too complex to only have 15 dice with, in my game, probably 6 different levels. So we'll see. But anyway, so let's get started. This isn't perfect, so let's see if this works. For some reason it takes 2 clicks. I don't know why, to get a die in there. So from this point on, it should take a 1 click. I'll get the most populated dice in there, and we'll have an easy summoning die. Let's see. Ooh, that one. So there we go. We have our 3 dice. You will be able to click that die again and change it. If you change your mind right now, you can't. I just created a quick little version. This actually took a little longer than I wanted it to. Anyway, so once that's done, then you can start playing. Roll the dice, and there you go. Got my crest. Everything works as it should. Oh, it's a lot harder to summon this time around. So let's go put that there. Same old stuff. Haven't really changed the display. I keep on rolling until I get another summon. There we go. Let's not forget to show off all the different paths. Let's make things kind of interesting. Let's put in some interesting type of there we go. Okay, let's put in that path. Let's see. Actually, I want to rotate this a bit. Yeah. I really want to make this interesting. There we go. Let's have a connection for once. I don't think I've connected any of my paths in any of my games. There we go. Okay. Let's see. You know what, while I'm doing this, while I'm fooling around, I probably should go over. I need to do a back button, because this gets irritating having to go through everything. Anyway, so while I'm fooling around with this stuff, there's no limit to the crest pools. Oh, they're almost even. Anyway, but there probably will be, but there will be, there's some really interesting stuff I want to tell you guys. There will be definitely some type of magic abilities that will allow you to have more crests. More than the limited amount. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so before I can actually create a beta of this game, here's the things I want to finish. For one, I need to change the way the player's turns, and right now basically a turn is switched off each time you roll, which is kind of backwards. That should be when a turn begins. But actually each time you roll, the turn is oh, that's interesting. I'll have to, actually, I don't really need to fix that, I guess, but it's just interesting that he draws on top. Anyway, so that's easy to fix. I just did that so I can switch between turns really easily. Next thing I need to do is, let's see. Basically, when you're constructing your dice, you're able to create dice right now with as many stars as you want. Or I mean, all sides of the die will have stars. That I need to change. I need to get rid of the keyboard quick escape keys, which I can right now. I can go to any point of the game if I wanted to, or any screen, just by the click of a button. I need to work on the monsters, improve the movement, attack, and the defense. I want to create around 20 monsters. Create a monster selection screen for before the game, so there's going to be a monster die construction and monster selection. And then have an actual game ending, because right now the game will just go on forever. Alright. Let's go put this in like that. And there you have it. You have the paths connected. Just keep on rolling. Get another path going. Let's go trap this guy, since he's not doing a good job at summoning. Another thing I need to change is allowing both players to have separate dice, because right now both players share the same... Oops, I messed up there. Both players share the same dice pools, which isn't cool, since both players should be able to have... I keep on doing that. So as you can see, I can switch the color of the path if I wanted to at this point, so that needs also to change. Alright, there we go. Excellent. He'll just try to stop this. Keep on wasting time with playing this, but this is actually kind of fun, just sitting out. There we go. That looks good. That looks pretty neat. Oops, there I go again. Alright, so a couple things I want, or a couple, I should say, confirmed dice, or special dice, I should say. Well, actually, I should just say monsters and special summonings or whatever that will be in the game that you can look forward to. Is there will definitely be the basic ones that I like what's his name? Thunderbolt, I think his name is. That's one. Orgoth, since I guess everyone likes that guy. Let me see. I was thinking about Mighty Mage. I can't think of them all right now. As far as monsters go, I don't know all their names, but definitely the Egyptian gods. And, Exodia and all the pieces. Exodia Necros, if you don't know who he is, you can definitely look him up. I talk about him in a later video, or earlier video, I mean. He's pretty, there we go, block him in. Yeah. That looks pretty neat. Alright, but anyway, so those will be in it. I'm trying to think of who else. Can't really think right now because I didn't write them down. But some interesting magic summonings that will be in there. Like, I want Change of Heart, which allows you to take control of a monster till the end of the turn. So the way that will work is basically, it won't get rid of a die, but it'll definitely be used up like a magic card. So you can only use it once. So if you were to roll to summon it properly, you can take control of one opponent's monster, and only for one turn. So if you were to properly summon that thing, you choose a monster that you want to take control of, and it'll be taken control of just for that turn. So let's see, what else? I was going to say trap hole, but no, it's not going to really work out. There's this one trap that you can use that destroys every monster in the field. That'll definitely not be in the game. I don't like instant destruction like that. In my card game, I don't have any of that. Let's see, how much time this is running. 10 minutes. Oof, it's 4 minutes more than I thought it would. Anyway, so some stuff that's also missing that probably won't make it in the first release, if there's a beta, is definitely a crest multiplier. So like movement times 2, movement times 3, movement times 4. That won't be there in the beta. Basically, you'll have all the basic crests, and you just create the dice however you want. That's how it'll be. In the first release, all the extra quirks will come in later. Also, you probably will have access to all the beginner monsters, so that will definitely be in there. I don't know if there will be any magic or trap right away, so unfortunately magic and trap crest might be pointless unless I give a magic or trap ability to the monsters, if I have time for that. I mean, it depends on how much time you guys are willing to wait before the first release. So far, no one has really begged me for a release, so I'm just really taking my time until people start really demanding it. Right now, I'm actually quite pleased with the way things are going. The game is looking nice, and I have an average of 20 people watching my videos. So that's actually really cool. I think 20 is good. I'm still trying to aim for 30 if I can, average of 30, and that'll make me really happy. But the way I think I should do it from this point on, since there will be a lot of development from this point on, as far as rules go, because display looks pretty neat. As far as display goes, for the basic idea, it's all done. It's all a matter of just me replacing it with better ones. Because this is basically it, so I just need to replace the monsters with, instead of my little logo, with actual monsters, and maybe ones that animate. In the game, they don't animate unless you do the little battle scene, which I think is kind of a waste of time. Oh, good. I wanted to do this real fast. I wanted to keep them from... Alright. Yeah, oh. There we go. That will be good. There. So, that looks really neat if you ask me. But anyway, I definitely do want to hear more from you guys, because I'm not getting a lot of feedback or comments, which isn't a big deal, but it'd be nice if I had more. Anyway, this is it for right now. There might be a title screen and a menu, but I don't know if there'll be a menu screen right away for at least the first beta. It might just jump you straight into dice construction for player 1 and player 2, and then you just jump right into the game. It might be very similar to what you already see, except for all this display will be different, so all this stuff will be different. I might tidy up the game a bit so it looks a little nicer. As far as the crest pools go, unless someone sends me something that looks a lot better, this is probably how it's going to be. As far as the paths go, I'm probably going to switch out the tile with a different image that the Henry guy had sent me. So I just use these because I like these little spirals a lot. The blue one definitely needs to be sharpened up. But anyways, that should be it. So I expected this video to be short, but it actually is the standard size of all my videos, like 15 minutes. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I'll see you next time.